Sister Maria Teresa had always known that her calling was to serve others. As a young girl growing up in a small village in Italy, she had watched in awe as the nuns from the local convent tended to the sick and the poor. She knew that one day, she too would join their ranks. Years later, after she had taken her vows and become a nun herself, Sister Maria Teresa was sent to a small orphanage in the heart of the city. It was a rundown building, with leaky roofs and crumbling walls, but it was home to over 100 children who had nowhere else to go. The orphanage was struggling to make ends meet, and the nuns who ran it were constantly worried about where they would find the money to buy food and clothing for the children. Sister Maria Teresa knew that she had to do something to help. One day, as she was praying in the chapel, she had a sudden inspiration. She would organize a boxing tournament to raise money for the orphanage. It was a bold idea, especially for a group of nuns, but she was convinced that it was the right thing to do. Sister Maria Teresa called a meeting of the other nuns and explained her plan. At first, they were hesitant. Boxing was not exactly in line with their religious beliefs. But Sister Maria Teresa argued that it was a way to bring people together and raise awareness about the struggles of the orphanage. Slowly but surely, the nuns began to come around to the idea. They started training the children at the orphanage, teaching them the basics of boxing and helping them to build their strength and endurance. They even enlisted the help of a retired boxer who had become a local legend in the community. As the day of the tournament approached, the nuns and children worked tirelessly to prepare. They made posters and flyers, invited people from all over the city to attend, and even set up a makeshift boxing ring in the courtyard of the orphanage. The day of the tournament arrived, and the courtyard was packed with people from all walks of life, rich and poor, young and old, Catholic and non-Catholic. The nuns were nervous, but they knew that they were doing the right thing. The fights were intense, with the children from the orphanage giving it their all. Sister Maria Teresa and the other nuns watched from the sidelines, their hearts pounding with every punch thrown. In the end, the tournament was a huge success. The orphanage raised enough money to buy food and clothing for the children, and the nuns became local heroes, known for their dedication to the community. For Sister Maria Teresa and the other nuns, it was a reminder that faith and service could take many forms, and that sometimes, it was necessary to fight for what was right even if it meant stepping outside of one's comfort zone.